Hello, welcome back. My name is Lenny and I am here to help guide you through this cashier training course. Last week we discussed time management. Time management helps you increase efficiency and find a better work-life balance. The consequences of failed time management include missing deadlines and living with more stress. Planning and prioritizing your task every day will make managing your time easier and set a good example for your family and friends. With good time management, you show that you value people and their time. Your boss will remember this when it's time to offer promotions and raises. Remember, you can always review the videos as often as you need. If you have questions, ask your instructor. Today, we are going to focus on a different topic that is very important for your job as a cashier or any other job that you may have: safety at work. Health and safety is a key factor for all businesses in order to promote the wellness of both employees and employers. Workplace safety is essential, regardless of a business, its size, or its industry. Without the proper workplace safety measures in place, a company puts its employees, customers, brand reputation, and profits in danger. In today's video, we will discuss 3 areas of safety at work: proper lifting, robbery prevention, and shoplifting. When you are hired as a cashier, the job description will likely require that you can lift up to 50 pounds. This may be needed to restock the shelves, carry items for customers, or unload supplies from a delivery truck. This may surprise you, but lifting heavy items is one of the leading causes of injury in the workplace. Let's look at how to prevent injury when lifting heavy items. Before lifting or carrying anything, plan out your lift. Think about how heavy or awkward is the load or package. Should you ask another person to help you? Is it possible to break the load or package into smaller parts? Where are you taking the package or load? Is the path clear of obstructions, slippery areas, overhangs, stairs, or other uneven surfaces? Are there closed doors that need to be opened? Do you need gloves or other personal protective equipment? Can you place the load or package in a container with better handholds? When you are ready to pick up the item, get as close to the item as possible. Keep your back straight, bend at the knees, and keep the load close and centered in front of you, and make sure that you're looking up and ahead of you. If the load is too heavy to allow this, find someone to help you with the lift. While carrying the load, keep the load as close to your body as possible, with your elbows close to your sides. If you feel tired, set the load down and rest for a few minutes. To set the item down, bend at your knees, keep your head up, and do not twist your body. Keep the load as close to your body as you can. Wait until the load is secure on the ground before you release your handhold. All businesses should follow OSHA standards. OSHA is a government group that ensures safe and healthful working conditions for working men and women by setting and enforcing standards. Great job! Remember, if you need help lifting, ask a coworker to help you. Now let's move on to another topic that you will most likely encounter as a cashier: shoplifting. Shoplifting is when a person takes something from a store without paying for it. It can also include changing the price tags on an item and then trying to buy it. All retailers, big and small, are affected by shoplifters. Unfortunately, it's a frustrating reality of doing business. Most of the time, if a store employee approaches a would-be shoplifter and asks, "Can I help you?" this is enough to deter a potential theft. As an employee, you should ask this question in a calm, polite manner. If you are concerned about your safety, find the manager and ask for assistance. If you, as an employee, see a shoplifter, find or call your manager immediately. It is never wise for store personnel to try to arrest a suspected shoplifter. This is a job for the police. It will help you in your job as a cashier to recognize the signs to spot a potential shoplifter. Signs of suspicious behavior include customers avoiding eye contact, customers looking at the staff instead of the products, a person going in and out of the store repeatedly without buying anything, a person wearing bulky clothes like a jacket or a coat when it's not necessary, large groups of people entering the store at the same time. These are just a few of the behaviors to look for. One of the best ways to avoid shoplifters is to provide excellent customer service. Greet and engage with every customer who walks through your doors. There are some stores that have a policy of greeting every customer with a smile, a hello, and an invitation to help or answer any questions that they may have within 10 seconds of the customer walking in the door. No exceptions. By engaging with customers, employees can prevent a large amount of theft, as well as increasing sales opportunities. Greeting people and offering customer service is a proven deterrent. A genuine customer will see it as excellent customer service, while a potential shoplifter will see it as a possible recognition of their intent to steal. Let's check for understanding of shoplifting. How'd you do? Laws around shoplifting vary from one state to the next, so it's best to get familiar with the laws in your area. Your employee handbook should give you instructions on what to do in case of shoplifting. Make sure you are aware of your store policies and always communicate any problems or concerns with your supervisor or manager. Okay, the last topic for today is robbery prevention. I hope this situation never arises at your place of business, but it is important to be prepared and remain calm. Robbery is the crime of taking or attempting to take anything of value by force, threat of force, or by putting the victim in fear. If you are working when a store is robbed, remain calm. Give the robber what they want quickly. Never risk your life for property. Here are a few steps you can take to prevent robberies at your store. The first is to practice safe cash handling. Do not keep large amounts of cash in the register. Ask customers for exact change or for the smallest bills possible. Encourage credit or debit payments. Some stores will require that you place large bills, like a $50 bill or a $100 bill, in a drop box. Make sure to ask your manager about this when you are hired. The drop box is usually kept in the manager's office away from the cash registers. Another robbery prevention measure is to consider the visibility and layout of your store. Put the cash register where it can be seen by people inside and outside of the store. Don't put the cash register right next to the exit or the entrance. Maintain good visibility into and out of the store. Keep the windows and counters clear of posters or other large obstructions. Have good, bright, balanced lighting, both inside and outside of the store. Keep the shelves low for good visibility inside the store. And keep the shelves tidy and clean. As we've said before, customer service is one of the best deterrents for crime. So interacting with the public is our last tip. So greet everyone who enters the store. Be friendly and look briefly into their eyes. Don't stare. That could be interpreted as a challenge or a threat. Offer help to people alone in the aisles. Customers will like the attention, but robbers won't. These are just a few tips. Your manager and store owner will have more. If a robbery occurs while you are working, what should you do? Here are some basic guidelines. Obey the robber's orders. Let the robber know that you are going to cooperate. Hand over cash and merchandise and do exactly as the robber says. If you are not sure what the robber is telling you, ask. Don't argue with the robber. Do not use a weapon or threaten to use one. Tell the robber about any possible surprises. Tell the robber before you reach for anything or move in any way. Tell the robber if another person is in the back room, so the robber will not be startled. Keep it short. The longer a robbery takes, the more nervous the robber becomes. And stay calm. Handle the entire situation as if you were making a sale to the customer. Try to pay attention to what the robber is wearing and what he or she looks like. Try to note the robber's height, or hair color, or eye color, or any distinguishing features. Don't try to stop the robber. Trying to fight with a robber is very foolish. Even if you don't see a weapon, always assume that the robber has one. After the robber leaves, and remember, do not chase or follow the robber. Write down information immediately. As soon as the robber has left, make notes about their appearance, mannerisms, and specific features, as well as the time and the direction they took when they left. If possible, get a description of their vehicle and write down the license plate number. But never leave the safety of the premises or follow a vehicle to do so. Your safety is the priority. Call the police. Dial 911 as soon as it is safe to do so. And do not hang up until they tell you to do so. Lock the doors immediately and protect the crime scene. Discontinue business until the police are finished. Don't touch any evidence. Don't try to estimate the amount of the loss. If you're certain of the amount, tell the police, but don't guess. Call your employer as soon as possible. Write a report describing the robbery and include all the information you can. Today's video was all about safety. Your safety and well-being is the most important part of your job. Understanding the safety policies and procedures at your place of business will protect you and your coworkers. If you have any questions about safety policies at your store, ask your manager or supervisor. Great job today. If you want additional practice with Cashier vocabulary, continue watching. Otherwise, have a great day. There are some words that are specific to cashier jobs. Drop box or safe. A locked steel box where one keeps large amounts of money or valuables. Key in or log in. To type a code into a cash register. If you ever hear a word that you do not understand, ask your coworker or supervisor. This will help you to avoid mistakes. Here are some other vocabulary words that you may hear often. Damaged or defective. Does not work or does not look new. Inquiry. A question. Punch in or punch out. Record the start and end time of your shift using a time clock system. Great work today. I'll see you in class.